compact car and climbed aboard. "It's so good to see you." She wanted to say his first name, but wasn't sure how she should address him in her excitement. He nodded. "Call me Trip. It's an old nickname." As if anticipating her next question, he shook his head and said with self-deprecating humor, "Odd name though it may seem, please don't ask where it comes from. Suffice it to say, I was a very young lad at the time. A boy, really. And somehow it just stuck." He tossed up his hand self-mockingly. "That's fine with me. This is so exciting. I really think it's cool we're getting out early like this." Her outburst of excitement made her suddenly self-conscious. In a more controlled tone, she added, "I mean, we're both nature lovers. How cool is that? Trip." For the occasion, she'd selected her hand-woven scarf of blue and green raw silk, very chic, and something she thought his educated eye would take greater pleasure in than the thick-stitched and ubiquitous muffler in red and white panels, the school colors of CSU, worn by so many of the undergraduate women who dated jocks on campus. "The gear's all loaded in back." Tripp nodded over his right shoulder as he pulled out of the parking lot. Naomi crooked her neck. A black nylon knapsack made with durable stitching rested on the back seat. A handsome coil of blue and gold braided rope was affixed across the top outer flap by a thick purple bungee cord. Beneath the rope, a cluster of metal pieces of different sizes hung on a metal rack attached to the pack. She giggled, uncharacteristically. "Kind of overkill for a walk in the park, isn't it?" "It's my little surprise." He smiled. "You'll see." The smell of honeysuckle wafted in through the air vent, and with it, another zany shot of excitement shivered her shoulders. No one would believe her. No one would believe that bookworm Naomi Winchester was out on a date with such a handsome and brilliant man. She tried not to stare at him, gazing instead out the window. Southern Indiana forests were dimpled and pocked with steep-sided ravines and high bluffs. The road rolled like a rumpled ribbon up, over, and down the newly budding hillsides. Through breaks in the forest, outcroppings of cream-colored limestone rock gleamed in the morning light. Naomi knew that limestone was porous, and under the sunlit landscape were vast underground caverns that tunneled through the hillsides for mile after mile. The whine of the car's motor rose higher as Tripp downshifted. They exited the highway, and soon were racing along a smaller paved road bordering a fallow field of brown soil on the driver's side and a line of tall oaks and hemlocks out Naomi's window. Old growth, she thought. Protected woods. 10 minutes later, he turned onto a well-graded dirt road. They passed a weathered wooden sign. Standish Bluffs National Forest was carved and painted white in large letters. Beneath it, Naomi read, "The Bluffs Overlook Trail, 7.4 miles ahead." "You aren't afraid of heights, are you?" he asked. The out-of-the-blueness of the question startled her. Truthfully, she didn't know if she was afraid or not. "Well, not really." "Good, then. There's an exposed layer of fossils, crinoids from the Devonian period, whole unbroken columns of this ancient life form that are easily visible in situ from an overhanging limestone cliff face. It's an undisturbed shelf, which is why I brought you here to see it. The level of detail is quite remarkable, and so is its state of preservation." "Okay," she said, trying to sound calm, mature. He ducked his chin and motioned with his head for her to look over his right shoulder again. "You see that purple and yellow webbing that's resting on the back shelf? That's for you. It's a safety harness." "Yes, I see it," she said. "But I bought it online for you. You can't find anything close to it in sporting goods shops around here," he added. "After we park the car, I'll show you how it works. It's the same kind that linemen wear to climb telephone poles, completely secure." The car jounced over a rut in the road and made her bite her lower lip hard enough that she tasted blood. "But I thought we were just going for a walk in the park. Are these shoes okay for..."